On August 22, 1941, just 2 months after Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union, a Soviet army major made a decision that would forever mark him as one of the war's most controversial figures. His name was Ivan Kononov. Born into a Cossack family, Kononov grew up during the Soviet campaign known as de-Cossacization. He later claimed that the Bolsheviks executed several members of his family. Yet despite that past, he hid his Cossack background, joined the Communist Party, and rose through the ranks of the Red Army, eventually commanding the 436th Rifle Regiment. On August 16, 1941, Joseph Stalin signed the infamous Order No. 270. The order declared that Soviet officers who surrendered were traitors, and commanders were instructed to treat desertion as a crime punishable by death. Only 6 days later, Kononov crossed into German-held territory, not as a prisoner, but voluntarily. He offered military intelligence to the Germans and proposed raising a Cossack unit to fight against the Soviet Union. A popular myth claims he defected with his entire regiment. German interrogation records tell a different story. Only 3 company commanders accompanied him. The Germans approved his proposal, and Kononov recruited thousands of Soviet prisoners of war into Cossack formations. His unit fought anti-partisan operations in Belarus before joining General Helmuth von Panwitz's 1st Cossack Cavalry Division in Yugoslavia, where the division became associated with brutal reprisals against civilians. When Germany surrendered in 1945, most Cossack leaders were handed over to the Soviet Union by the British. Von Panwitz chose to share the fate of his men and was executed in Moscow in 1947. Kononov took another path. Using the false identity Ivan Gorsky, he escaped forced repatriation, emigrated to Australia in 1950, and lived there until his death in 1967. To Soviet authorities, he was a traitor. To some anti-communist Cossacks, he was a man fighting the regime he blamed for destroying his family. Nearly 80 years later, Ivan Kononov's story remains one of World War II's most controversial defections.